story of a woman's day-to-day worry.
I am an artist. I sing, I dance, choreographer, yeah. I'm an events organizer. One night when I was 13, I was walking on the street. Then I was pretty new in Nairobi, really didn't know really that a lot. So this men, they came up to me and they asked me, where are you going? I told them where I was going and they're like, we'll take you there. So a few meters down the line as we're walking, then all of a sudden one of them just pushed me down to the ground. And I was wearing a trouser, so he tore the trouser into two, like he tore the trouser apart. Then he began doing what he was doing, and they were taking turns. And frankly, at some point, the first time I was screaming, then it reached to a point where I went numb. So when the last one was finished, I screamed out, and there was a police was around, and then they took me to their station, and then they asked me some question. But I remember, to them, it didn't even seem like something serious, you know. They just went like, oh, she's one of them. She's been raped, in Swahili. They took me to Kenyatta Hospital, and since I was brought in by the police, I didn't have to go through the whole process of sitting there and waiting. And I remember the doctor who examined me he was male, and for me it was really, you know, I've just been raped and how come this doctor is going to do this? But he was very, very understanding. He just told me, whatever I'm gonna do is gonna be painful, but I think after I do this examination, I want you to I'm gonna give you a letter to Hurlingham Women's Hospital because frankly here, you won't be taken care of. So he washed me up. I think he gave me some painkillers, then he wrote me a letter. And since it's Kenyatta and there's no ambulance to take me, or probably I'd have to go through a long process, I had to walk from Kenyatta all the way to Hurlingham Women's Hospital. He wrote the directions down for me, like, you go this way and you go this way. It was so... It happened on the 28th of April, and we're opening school in May. And so I had to go back to school, you know. There was no time to stay home or anything. I had to go back to school. Sometimes I would have issues with male teachers coming to class and teaching, and sometimes I'd just decide to switch off and sleep because it would bring back all that memories. But then it reached to a point where I went numb, totally numb. I didn't feel anything for anyone. I didn't care about anyone. I hated men. There's something I used to do. I love writing. So it reached to a point whereby I would just take a paper and a pen and I would write. I would write what I feel. It took time, yes, because sometimes you have those dreams. Sometimes it comes to you as a dream of what happened. And even having a meaningful relationship with a man was really, really hard. And then I got pregnant in college. When I got pregnant, then the world just went, I think the world just went now upside down. And to make it worse, the father of the baby went like, I don't want anything to do with it. And yet, while I was pregnant, one of the things I kept praying was like, please God, don't give me a son, you know, because I'm pretty sure I'll pass this hate to him and I'll not be able to love him. Please don't give me a son. Well, he gave me a son. I got a son, and just holding my son in my arms and hearing him cry just healed everything. Every hate I had, it healed it all. And I look at my son and I tell myself that I will raise my son to be a better man, that he will never, ever do such a thing to any woman. And Yeah. I know now that I am strong, that I can be whatever I want to be if you put it in your, if you know it and you believe it, you can be who you want to be. You can let out the anger. You can decide to stay with the anger for the rest of your life. You will do, but you can decide just to let it go. If you think it, you be it. So if you think you're beautiful, you're beautiful. If you think you're the best of the best, you're the best of the best. And I wake up every morning and I tell myself, I am the best of the best. I believe that everyone has an energy that responds to the universe. And if you believe in yourself, everyone will feel that energy. I'm Christine Obanda, and I am a Kenyan woman. I am 1 billion rising.
What we need is a story of a woman's day-to-day glory.
It is the story.